Like most British people, I grew up with this story. I don't even remember the first time I was told about Dunkirk, the events of Dunkirk. What was interesting to me is, as I started to look at the real history of it, and do my research, and read first-hand accounts, and really get into the reality of it, the reality was actually far more impressive than the sort of storybook version. It's a really incredible story, and it's sort of surprising to me that no one had addressed it in modern movies before.
He's coming back round. He's coming back round!
About 20 years ago, I made the crossing, along with Emma and a friend of ours who owned a small boat, wanted to make the crossing to Dunkirk at about the same time of year that the events had taken place. And that crossing, the channel did not cooperate. The sea was extremely rough, and it took 19 hours to get across. It was very, very cold, very arduous. The difficulty of that, in a situation where no one was dropping bombs on us, we weren't heading into a war zone, and yet it felt life-threatening, it felt very difficult. So my respect and my interest in the people who actually did that in 1940, and they went over on these little boats, into a war zone. It's just a remarkable story.
Yeah, I also like the message of, hope for deliverance or hope for a miracle. Can you talk about what that meant to the people?
I think really Dunkirk is the story of a defeat. It's the story of a group of 400,000 soldiers stuck on a beach, surrounded, the enemy closing in, and they're forced into this position of a choice between surrender and annihilation. And there's absolutely no way out. It's a very, very paradoxical situation. And so the only thing that was going to happen to avoid those two outcomes was a miracle. That's why it's been referred to as the miracle of Dunkirk.
You can practically see it from here.
What?
Home.